What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and welcome to the day 2 of talking about games from the company Eaton. And today we already talked about Tower of Doubt. Today we are going to talk about Viking Seesaw, a game where you are stacking stuff on a Viking ship and trying to not spill it over and be the first to get rid of all of your components before every other player does, because that grants you victory. So without further ado, let me show you what you get inside this little box and how everything works. Now, again, as with the Tower of Doubt, the rules are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. There is no much rules to go through. Everything is explained really nicely. And basically, in this game, each player will get a certain amount of components, and you will have this ship that you will need to have to build. And this ship basically goes, back and forth. And at the start of the game, you will put these components in here like so. Let me just quickly show you how the game starts and what you do in this game. So you will do it like this, and then you're just gonna put one of these over here. And each player will have the same components, which means you will have one of these. Let me take this one, a metal one, a glass one, and this is used, to keep your components in order, which is really cool. You also get a Viking, and if I'm not mistaken, I think you get 2 of these, right? So yeah, you get it like this, and this is what you have in your play area. And then beginning with the first player, you are just going to start stack things on this part of the ship until at some point that ship will wage over on that side, which means you have to take one of these into your cargo and try to get rid of it before the game ends. And then as the players are playing, basically some stuff will be on this side, and you can, because we added lots of heavy stuff over here, you will try and build up you will gamble with your luck, see if you can weight it over on the other side, but that's something. And now, and since this guy has to stay over here, needs to be like this. Now, because it fell on this side, you have to take one of these, put it in your area, then the other players are playing, and that's basically what you do in this game. It's pretty easy, to explain how the game works. You just have to figure out what you can stack on, and of course you always have to put things on the side that's up, because you need to spill it over. It would be just easy to put it over here. That really doesn't make sense. And looking what's over here and figuring out how heavy something is and will it tilt over the ship on this side, it's really interesting, it's really funny, and all the components have very different weight to them. Of course, glass beads are really not that heavy, the metal ones are, and this golden one is way heavier than the silver one. This is, I think, brass, and this is aluminum, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not good with metals. So yeah, and basically as you are stacking these, as the ship is rocking back and forth, at one point somebody will have nothing around the inside the ring, and that means that player is victorious. If it happens so that 2 players are left by the end of the game with the same amount of cargo, and it doesn't mean what cargo, it doesn't matter what cargo. You have 3 of something, the other player has 3 of something. You will then use the ship to weigh in and see which one will take over on which side, and that player will win. So basically that's how the game plays. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, but so much fun. So we played this, I think 2 days ago actually, and it was so much fun. People, you would not believe what people can stack without falling over. And anything, when you are stacking, anything that spills over the ship, to the side of the ship, goes back into your cargo. Now you are left with more stuff to put there, so you would not believe what people can stack without the ship tilting over. It's just, you think, oh my god, okay, so this thing is heavier, okay, so it will definitely tilt over. It doesn't, Of course, you have to be mindful that you can only put those cargo in the back of the ship. You can't put it, even though if this is empty, you can't put the cargo over here because it's too close to the middle, so it's really hard to tilt the ship on that side. But yeah, what people can stack without falling over, without tilting the ship, it's insane. And there's other people around, you know, when we are in a gaming, in our gaming club, other people come around and see what you're doing. Nobody's breathing around the table because this ship is really fragile. It can tilt over really easily, you know. Don't touch the table, don't touch anything. So it was really fun playing this game, and it goes up to 4 players. It's really nice, fun game about, you know, tilting the ship, stacking stuff. It's a dexterity game, sort of, and that's all I can say about it. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a fun game. It's such a small box, and it packs a lot, really a lot. There is a lot of components in here. There's lots of fun in here, and such a small box. I definitely love this game. Viking Seesaw, such a fun game. Definitely, if you are able, check this one out. And yeah, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending all your precious time with me, for supporting me on Patreon, you know, for liking this video, for sharing it, for comments, for everything. I truly appreciate all of that. And yeah, until next time. Pozdrav.